Alright, so tonight we're going to be talking on shame, blame, guilt, and accountability based on the works of Brené Brown. Shame is a focus on self, while guilt is a focus on a behavior. This is not just semantics. There's a huge difference between I screwed up, guilt, and I am a screw-up, shame. The former is acceptance of our imperfect humanity. The latter is basically an indictment of our very existence. In research terms, we think of blame as a form of anger used to discharge discomfort or pain. The shame-blame combo is so common because we're desperate to get out from underneath the pain of shame, and we see blame as a quick fix. When we are in shame, we are not fit for human consumption, and we are especially dangerous around people over whom we have some power. For most of us who rely on blaming and finding fault, the need for control is so strong that we'd rather have someone be at fault than succumb to the realization that shit happens. Fault finding fools us into believing that someone is always to blame, hence controlling the outcome as possible. But blame is as corrosive as it is unproductive. Like guilt, accountability is often motivated by wanting to live in alignment with our values. Accountability is a prerequisite for strong relationships and cultures. It requires authenticity, action, the courage to apologize, and make amends. Rumbling with accountability is hard and a time-consuming process. It also requires we have to own our feelings and reconcile our behaviors and choices with our values. I want that to sink in. Because taking accountability for something that you did wrong immediately, apologizing for that behavior, and making amends, it's on the other person whether they receive that amends or whether they don't receive that amends. That is no longer on you once you take that accountability and you make that amends by apologizing and making things right. If somebody is in shame, that's an indictment of themselves, not something that you have placed upon them.